Howdy, my name is Larry Pierce. I'm the County Extension Agent here in Washington County for Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service. And I'm here today in Carmine on the western edge of Washington County with Mr. Doodle Johnston, the landowner. And we want to talk to you about some of the equipment that he uses for planting and preparing food plots for white-tailed deer.
This is called a disc harrow or disc plow. A lot of people call them different things. This is a device that's used to cut the dirt up on the ground, break up the sod, and loosen the dirt up to where you can make your food plot. But one little thing about these items is this. These gangs on this thing are set in different directions. The more you want to cut, the deeper you want to cut, you set this thing down in the ground in the front more and not as level, and you get real sharp cutting with the angle these blades are on. If you don't want to cut deep or you're replowing something, you can set these gangs back. They have adjusters where you can set them back straighter, and it'll go across the ground and it'll break up clods and it won't really dig as deep. They're real good for working on anything you want to work on, especially cleaning up ground. They're especially useful in the wildlife business since everybody has feral hogs and you have to plow your pastures back out and drag them down. This is a particular model right here is a little 6-foot harrow that goes on smaller tractors. These things are made all the way up to 40 foot. But this particular one and one smaller than this can be used with any kind of small tractor or with some of the garden tractors and what have you, even some lawnmowers. They make them with little pull type discs that'll go behind a four-wheeler or anything like that. But this item right here is the best at breaking ground that there is. It does an excellent job of cutting up and then leveling the ground back out for you.
One of the other things that's important about this device is it has multiple uses, especially when we're trying to manage a property for wildlife. One of the important things that we always used the device for was creating a perimeter around our property in the event that we had an escape fire, perhaps from the neighbor, or if we're preparing fire breaks for prescribed burning in an area. We can use this to disturb the soil and create that black line to prevent that fire from escaping the area that we're trying to conduct a prescribed burn on. The other thing is we can use this for shallow disking. 2 to 4 inches deep is all that's required during the fall and winter months. And when we use that device during the fall and winter, we can create a situation on our property where we are able to disturb that soil and get those warm season forbs later in the season at the end of the summer. Things like woolly croton and ragweed will be generated from that shallow disking.